Welcome to Possible Medico Valla. Today we are going to do 50 MCQ on cardiovascular system, so let's start the question and answer. Which layer of the heart wall is responsible for its pumping action? Option A, endocardium. Option B, myocardium. Option C, epicardium. Option D, pericardium. Answer B, myocardium. The myocardium is the muscular layer of the heart responsible for contraction and pumping blood. What valve prevents blood from flowing back into the right ventricle? Option A, mitral valve. Option B, aortic valve. Option C, pulmonary valve. Option D, tricuspid valve. Answer C, pulmonary valve. The pulmonary valve is located between the right ventricle and the pulmonary artery, ensuring one-way blood flow. What is the role of the sinoatrial node? Option A, contract the ventricles. Option B, generate electrical impulses to regulate the heartbeat. Option C, act as a barrier between atria and ventricles. Option D, control blood pressure. Answer B, generate electrical impulses to regulate the heartbeat. The SA node, known as the pacemaker of the heart, initiates electrical signals for the heart to beat. The blood vessels with the thickest walls are: Option A, arteries. Option B, veins. Option C, capillaries. Option D, arterioles. Answer A, arteries. Arteries have thick muscular walls to withstand high-pressure blood flow from the heart. Which chamber of the heart has the thickest walls? Option A, right atrium. Option B, right ventricle. Option C, left atrium. Option D, left ventricle. Answer D, left ventricle. The left ventricle pumps oxygenated blood to the entire body, requiring thick walls to generate high pressure. Oxygenated blood is carried away from the lungs to the heart by Option A, pulmonary arteries. Option B, pulmonary veins. Option C, coronary arteries. Option D, inferior vena cava. Answer B, pulmonary veins. Pulmonary veins carry oxygenated blood from the lungs to the left atrium. What is the correct sequence of blood flow through the heart? Option A, right atrium, right ventricle, lungs, left atrium, left ventricle, body. Option B, left atrium, right atrium, lungs, right ventricle, left ventricle, body. Option C, body, left ventricle, lungs, right ventricle, right atrium, left atrium. Option D, lungs, right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle, body. Answer A, right atrium, right ventricle, lungs, left atrium, left ventricle, body. This sequence represents the pathway of blood through the heart and systemic circulation. Coronary arteries supply blood to the Option A, brain. Option B, heart muscle. Option C, lungs. Option D, kidneys. Answer B, heart muscle. The coronary arteries provide oxygen and nutrients to the myocardium. What happens during systole? Option A, the atria relax. Option B, the ventricles contract. Option C, the heart fills with blood. Option D, the semilunar valves close. Answer B, the ventricles contract. Systole is the phase of the cardiac cycle where the ventricles contract and eject blood. The first heart sound, lub, is caused by Option A, closure of the aortic and pulmonary valves. Option B, closure of the mitral and tricuspid valves. Option C, opening of the semilunar valves. Option D, relaxation of the atria. Answer B. Closure of the mitral and tricuspid valves. The club sound occurs when the atrioventricular valves close at the start of ventricular systole. The P wave on an electrocardiogram represents Option A. Atrial depolarization. Option B. Ventricular depolarization. Option C. Atrial repolarization. Option D. Ventricular repolarization. Answer A. Atrial depolarization. The P wave indicates the electrical activity associated with atrial contraction. What does the QRS complex on an ECG represent? Option A. Atrial contraction. Option B. Ventricular depolarization. Option C. Ventricular relaxation. Option D. Atrial repolarization. Answer B. Ventricular depolarization. The QRS complex shows the electrical activity of the ventricles contracting. Which structure delays the electrical impulse in the heart to allow the ventricles to fill? Option A. SA node. Option B. AV node. Option C. Purkinje fibers. Option D. Bundle of His. Answer B. AV node. The AV node slows down the electrical impulse, allowing time for the ventricles to fill with blood. What condition results from insufficient blood flow to the heart muscle? Option A. Hypertension. Option B. Myocardial infarction. Option C. Atherosclerosis. Option D. Arrhythmia. Answer B. Myocardial infarction. A myocardial infarction or heart attack occurs when blood flow to part of the heart muscle is blocked. Which condition involves the narrowing of arteries due to plaque buildup? Option A. Hypertension. Option B. Atherosclerosis. Option C. Arrhythmia. Option D. Cardiomyopathy. Answer B. Atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis is the buildup of plaques in arterial walls, reducing blood flow. What is the primary cause of congestive heart failure? Option A. Faulty heart valves. Option B. High blood pressure. Option C. Coronary artery disease. Option D. All of the above. Answer D. All of the above. Congestive heart failure results from conditions that weaken or damage the heart. A heart rate exceeding 100 beats per minute is referred to as Option A. Bradycardia. Option B. Tachycardia. Option C. Fibrillation. Option D. Arrhythmia. Answer B. Tachycardia. Tachycardia refers to a rapid heart rate over 100 beats per minute. What class of drugs is commonly used to lower blood pressure? Option A. Beta blockers. Option B. Anticoagulants. Option C. Diuretics. Option D. Both A and C. Answer D. Both A and C. Beta blockers and diuretics are commonly prescribed to manage high blood pressure. What is the function of anticoagulant drugs like warfarin? Option A. Reduce cholesterol levels. Option B. Prevent blood clots. Option C. Treat arrhythmias. Option D. Lower heart rate. Answer B. Prevent blood clots. Anticoagulants reduce the risk of clot formation and thromboembolic events. Which of the following is a major function of capillaries? Option A. Transport of oxygen and nutrients to tissues. Option B. Return of blood to the heart. Option C. Carry blood under high pressure. Option D. Storage of blood. Answer A. Transport of oxygen and nutrients to tissues. Capillaries are thin-walled vessels that allow for exchange of oxygen, nutrients, and waste products between blood and tissues. The exchange of gases and nutrients between blood and tissues occurs primarily in the Option A. Arteries. Option B. Veins. Option C. Capillaries. Option D. Arterioles. Answer C. Capillaries. Capillaries are the smallest blood vessels, specialized for the exchange of substances. What type of blood vessel carries blood back to the heart? Option A. Arteries. Option B. Capillaries. Option C. Veins. Option D. Arterioles. Answer C. Veins. Veins return deoxygenated blood to the heart, except for the pulmonary veins, which carry oxygenated blood. What assists venous blood flow back to the heart? Option A. Gravity. Option B. Valves in veins. Option C. High pressure in veins. Option D. Pulsation of arteries. Answer B. Valves in veins. Valves in veins prevent backflow and help blood return to the heart against gravity. Which vessel carries deoxygenated blood to the lungs? Option A. Pulmonary artery. Option B. Pulmonary vein. Option C. Aorta. Option D. Superior vena cava. Answer A. Pulmonary artery. The pulmonary artery carries deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle to the lungs for oxygenation. The volume of blood ejected by the left ventricle with each beat is called Option A. Stroke volume. Option B. Cardiac output. Option C. End diastolic volume. Option D. Heart rate. Answer A. Stroke volume. Stroke volume refers to the amount of blood pumped by one ventricle in a single contraction. Cardiac output is determined by Option A. Stroke volume only. Option B. Heart rate only. Option C. Stroke volume heart rate. Option D. Blood pressure heart rate. Answer C. Stroke volume heart rate. Cardiac output is the product of stroke volume, amount of blood per beat, and heart rate beats per minute during ventricular diastole. Option A. The atria contract. Option B. The ventricles relax and fill with blood. Option C. Blood is ejected from the heart. Option D. The semilunar valves are open. Answer B. The ventricles relax and fill with blood. Diastole is the relaxation phase of the cardiac cycle, during which the ventricles fill with blood. Which factor does not directly affect blood pressure? Option A. Cardiac output. Option B. Peripheral resistance. Option C. Blood viscosity. Option D. Plasma glucose levels. Answer D. Plasma glucose levels. Blood pressure is influenced by cardiac output, peripheral resistance, and blood viscosity, but not directly by glucose levels. A stroke is most commonly caused by Option A. Aortic aneurysm. Option B. Thrombosis or embolism in cerebral arteries. Option C. Bradycardia. Option D. Aortic regurgitation. Answer B. Thrombosis or embolism in cerebral arteries. Stroke occurs when blood flow to the brain is disrupted, often due to a blood clot or embolus. What is the primary abnormality in hypertension? Option A. Reduced cardiac output. Option B. Elevated systemic vascular resistance. Option C. Increased stroke volume. Option D. Low blood volume. Answer B. Elevated systemic vascular resistance. Hypertension is primarily caused by increased resistance in the blood vessels. Which condition is characterized by the failure of the heart to pump enough blood to meet the body's needs? Option A. Cardiomyopathy. Option B, myocardial infarction. Option C, congestive heart failure. Option D, pericarditis. Answer C, congestive heart failure. CHF occurs when the heart cannot maintain sufficient cardiac output to meet metabolic demands. Which of the following is a hallmark of cardiac tamponade? Option A, increased pulse pressure. Option B, pulsus paradoxus. Option C, hyperdynamic circulation. Option D, increased left ventricular preload. Answer B, pulsus paradoxus. Cardiac tamponade is a life-threatening condition caused by fluid accumulation in the pericardial sac, leading to decreased cardiac output. What is measured during an echocardiogram? Option A, electrical activity of the heart. Option B, blood pressure. Option C, blood oxygen levels. Option D, heart structure and function. Answer D, heart structure and function. An echocardiogram uses ultrasound to visualize heart chambers, valves, and motion. The T wave on an ECG represents Option A, ventricular depolarization. Option B, atrial depolarization. Option C, ventricular repolarization. Option D, atrial repolarization. Answer C, ventricular repolarization. The T wave reflects the repolarization, or also called recovery phase of the ventricles. What test is commonly used to assess the blood supply to the heart muscle under stress? Option A, angiography. Option B, stress test. Option C, ECG. Option D, CT scan. Answer B, stress test. A stress test evaluates how well the heart performs under physical exertion or stress. Which medication is used to dissolve blood clots? Option A, anticoagulants. Option B, thrombolytics. Option C, antiplatelets. Option D, beta blockers. Answer B, thrombolytics. Thrombolytic drugs break down blood clots, restoring blood flow in blocked vessels. ACE inhibitors are used in the treatment of Option A, hypertension and heart failure. Option B, atherosclerosis. Option C, arrhythmias. Option D, pericarditis. Answer A, hypertension and heart failure. ACE inhibitors reduce blood pressure and alleviate heart failure by relaxing blood vessels. Which of the following procedures is used to open a blocked coronary artery? Option A, coronary artery bypass graft CAB. Option B, angioplasty. Option C, pacemaker insertion. Option D, echocardiography. Answer B, angioplasty. Angioplasty involves using a balloon or stent to reopen narrowed or blocked coronary arteries. What happens if the left ventricle fails to pump blood effectively? Option A, pulmonary congestion and edema. Option B, peripheral edema. Option C, increased cardiac output. Option D, bradycardia. Answer A, pulmonary congestion and edema. Left ventricular failure causes blood to back up into the pulmonary circulation, leading to pulmonary congestion and fluid buildup, edema. The Frank-Starling law of the heart explains that. Option A, heart rate decreases with exercise. Option B, the greater the ventricular stretch, the greater the contraction. Option C, blood flow is inversely proportional to pressure. Option D, resistance in arteries decreases with increased cardiac output. Answer B, the greater the ventricular stretch, the greater the contraction. The Frank-Starling law states that increased preload enhances the strength of contraction, improving stroke volume. What role does baroreceptor reflex play in cardiovascular regulation? Option A. Increases heart rate during exercise. Option B. Maintains blood pressure by sensing changes in arterial pressure. Option C. Facilitates venous return. Option D. Controls the contractility of the heart. Answer B. Maintains blood pressure by sensing changes in arterial pressure. Baroreceptors in the carotid sinuses and aortic arch detect blood pressure changes and adjust heart rate and vascular tone accordingly. What hormone is released by the heart to lower blood pressure? Option A. Aldosterone. Option B. Antidiuretic hormone. Option C. Atrial natriuretic peptide. Option D. Renin. Answer C. Atrial natriuretic peptide. ANP is secreted by the atria in response to increased blood volume and pressure, promoting sodium excretion and vasodilation to lower blood pressure. What does the term afterload refer to in cardiovascular physiology? Option A. Volume of blood in the ventricles at the end of diastole. Option B. Resistance the heart must overcome to eject blood. Option C. Rate at which the heart contracts. Option D. Amount of blood returned to the heart by the veins. Answer B. Resistance the heart must overcome to eject blood. Afterload is the pressure in the aorta and pulmonary arteries that the ventricles must overcome to eject blood. Which type of vessel has the greatest ability to regulate blood flow? Option A. Veins. Option B. Capillaries. Option C. Arterioles. Option D. Venules. Answer C. Arterioles. Arterioles are known as resistance vessels because they can constrict or dilate to regulate blood flow and blood pressure. Which factor most directly determines the rate of blood flow in a vessel? Option A. Blood viscosity. Option B. Vessel length. Option C. Vessel diameter. Option D. Blood pressure. Answer C. Vessel diameter. According to Poiseuille's law, blood flow is most sensitive to changes in vessel diameter, as resistance is inversely proportional to the fourth power of the radius. In systemic circulation, which blood vessels have the lowest blood pressure? Option A. Arteries. Option B. Capillaries. Option C. Arterioles. Option D. Veins. Answer D. Veins. Veins have the lowest pressure because they are farthest from the force generated by the heart's contraction. What is the main function of the precapillary sphincters? Option A. Prevent backflow of blood. Option B. Regulate blood flow into capillaries. Option C. Increase blood pressure in veins. Option D. Transport oxygen to tissues. Answer B. Regulate blood flow into capillaries. Precapillary sphincters are small muscles that control blood flow into individual capillaries based on tissue demand. What is the effect of nitric oxide on blood vessels? Option A. Vasoconstriction. Option B. Vasodilation. Option C. Increased heart rate. Option D. Decreased cardiac output. Answer B. Vasodilation. Nitric oxide is a vasodilator that relaxes smooth muscle in blood vessels, reducing blood pressure. Which blood vessel supplies oxygenated blood to the brain? Option A. Jugular vein. Option B. Pulmonary artery. Option C. Carotid artery. Option D. Subclavian vein. Answer C. Carotid artery. The carotid arteries branch off the aorta and supply oxygen-rich blood to the brain. What is the primary cause of edema in right-sided heart failure? Option A. Increased cardiac output. Option B. Backflow of blood into the pulmonary veins. Option C. Increased pressure in systemic venous circulation. Option D. Excessive diuresis. Answer C. Increased pressure in systemic venous circulation. Right-sided heart failure leads to blood pooling in the systemic veins, increasing pressure and causing fluid leakage into tissues, edema. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching.